Hello, everyone. Good morning. Let's get started. A lot of things are happening. There is there is a chance today this inversion, like this fair value gap, is gonna fail. I like how everything is forming for these relative equal lows. Oh, so you're not gonna trade today. I'm sorry, brother. Um, there might be a chance I'm gonna start an early trade, but yeah, I will let you know. I hope you're doing good. So what I was saying is that I believe that daily fair value gap is gonna fail. Therefore, today, any reach for the highs, I'm gonna try to short, and my ultimate target would be 587 and lower. It depends on the speed. I believe we're gonna start very aggressive. This was a good short right here. I was just not at the screens as that was happening, but basically, I believe we're gonna turn bearish today. Now, let's see. I'm gonna keep my position size the same. 3, 4 contracts. If I see our trend, our bearish trend continuing, I'm gonna add some more. And that's about it. Also, the Asian range was a bit larger than yesterday. Therefore, fourth standard deviation basically would be these two relative equal lows. So I believe if we reach 587, I believe we're gonna reach also the new week opening gap and ultimately these two relative equal lows from here. So that's my target for the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Where is the fifth one? Let's hide this. Ah, this is the fourth one. Fair enough. We have only 4. I'm a bit off, sorry. But yeah, my final target would be 587. Every time we look like turning bullish, I'm gonna try to short. I don't need this. But yeah, I was always thinking of shorting here, but I don't like on the 5 minute. I don't like the fact that we have volume imbalances over here. So yeah, let me see, 8:30 open. And these are the Asian highs. Asian highs. I don't want to see that being reached. It's just a mapping, just for us to understand where we stand today. But yeah, I would like for us to come back up into this 15-minute fair value gap that is forming right now as we speak, and then short it. I'll short the entrance of it, or however the price will move, if that's gonna happen. But yeah, I would like to see this being attacked at the open and then go short. There is a chance it's just gonna run without us, and that's okay. Nothing we can do. Yesterday after the stream, at some point I tried going long. It happened ultimately, but it happened a bit later, so I lost another $100, but that's okay. I'm very happy with my risk management, and I'm very happy on how I'm handling these daily losses, because we had 2 in a row. But I feel very, very safe right now, and confident in my trading. I'm not gonna let 2 small red days hinder my analysis. Amazing. We would like to see right now this high being taken, 752, and then to short it. Let me look at the ES as well. We have I believe we have some SMT present with yes. That's not a good sign. But no, ultimately it's not. So no. Yeah, I think ES is falling into the same range. It left some relative equal highs, but nothing else. Falls into the same scenario. Would be interesting at the open to see that. Take these relative equal highs on ES and then turn bearish. Like that would fall perfectly into my narrative. I'll just take it one candle at a time. Not that far away if you think about it. 587. It's only 160 points away. On a good bearish day, that's the minimum. We can have 300 to 500 points in a day if it's full bearish. So the healthiest thing would be to have this traded back into. Yeah, we're chopping. We have been chopping for the past 4 days, so the only way, good morning, Cube Gift. The only way for me to get out profitable yesterday would be to add more size to a not so ideal setup. And I don't want to do that. It's okay. The moment my trade confirmed, I could have just added 2 or 3 more contracts, but I feel more comfortable like this. Having a good peace of mind, good psychology, helps me deal with the stress in itself. Sizing down helps me manage my emotions better. So I want to be consistent. I don't want to go for home runs every time I'm trading. Any other day I will try to short this fair value gap, but we're chopping too much. I don't know. Take risky decisions. Like right now, you short it, you put 752. Small target. It's a high risk reward if I try it. Right? I guess so. We're risking only $50. We have 10 minutes until the open. It's an interesting try. I don't believe it's ideal. I believe it's a bad short because you're shorting basically the lows. I'm only thinking we have been chopping so much. If they open aggressively, it's just gonna run without us. But at the same time, we've been having very choppy days. So it's very possible for them to come back up and then become bearish. Under The only reason why I decided to short, even though it's a low probability setup, is because we're risking only $50. I find it more than fair to try. But bear in mind, I will not like for anyone to follow, because it's a low probability setup. Mhm. Mm-mm-mm. I feel so silly for shorting now. Not being patient for 2 minutes. It's weird at the same time I want to for the price to trade like this. Yeah, it confirms my initial narrative. So let's wait 5 more minutes until you open. We have a volume and balance on the 5 minute. This is important. The price might reach here. But yeah, I'm not buying this. All I'm thinking now is just licking my chops, thinking of my short. I would like to see more of a push. Yep. Mm-mm. I'm thinking for a short at the open. Have bearish breakers here. Okay, let's try it. This high. If we get caught red-handed, at least and I believe we will, now that I'm looking at the price action. Mm-hmm. I know it's not the worst idea. We're in a 15-minute CB, so yeah. We could have been taken out at the open, right? So it gives us some hope. Uh, the best stop loss would be 91, actually. 92. Yes. I'm willing to risk that. 90.75 is the high of a 1 hour. So I like this. Yeah, I'm more happy with this. If we start taking the lows and run aggressively, I'm gonna add more. If not, let's be patient and see. Our profit target is huge, so I already like how this is going. Let's say at 9:45 and later on we see a fair value gap, something like this, I will start adding. If not, I will just be patient. But this is what I wanted to see. What you're seeing right now. Obviously, we move our stop, swing high over here. Whatever they want to do with it. Our target is 587. Beautiful. That's all we want. How much do we make for 587? Ooh, baby. Only 2 micros. I guess we're not that dumb after all. Move to break even. We're halfway there, baby. I'm not taking partials. I'm going full on. Let them break the bank. And yes, I will add if I see a fair value gap. Otherwise, it's just gonna run. Either way, we're good. Guess it was a good idea. I had the narrative plays exactly how I thought about it. At the open, straight for the lows, no time for people to enter. Like, no time. If you didn't short at the open, you're gone. Right now, whatever happens, we're happy. And we're halfway there to our target. No fluff, no BS, not hiding behind prop firm results. Everything you're seeing, my bank account balance, everything is just out there. You cannot deny me. You cannot deny me. I put my blood and sweat and tears into this every day. And yeah, I feel happy when trades like this just pan out the way I'm thinking about. It means that I'm improving as a trader, regardless of the outcome. We had I had 2 red days in a row, and I was coming today trading, thinking like, man, trading is doing so well lately. So I guess it's a mentality thing. Now, let's not get blindsided. I would like to see if we have any fair value gaps if they wanna play with us a bit. No, I guess it's just straight to the target. Today it's straight to the target. No other inefficiencies. Just a rush to get to the ultimate target. I'm gonna take my girl out to dinner if this pans out instantly. All the other indices, Dow is bullish, ES is lagging. Would be interesting for us to come back. it would make for a good story about me bragging that I know how to trade and then get stopped at break even. Woo! I gotta take out the people that chased. This is the first presentation for Valley Gap. We're not gonna add now. We want to see, does it come all the way back up, or we're very choppy. So now I'm thinking anything can happen. I'm keeping my options open. When I see this move turning around, uh, and by that I mean like trying to reach 600s again when it flips into bearish again, I will consider adding if we see any PDRAs, like a fair value gap, I would like, to be honest. Even though we're gonna have a 5-minute CB right now. My only concern is that we did all of this at the open, right? What if they want to come back up and then flip it again? But then at the same time, it doesn't really fit the narrative now, does it? So this high might be taken again and then become bearish. Let's see. This is a volume imbalance here. And now we're bearish because we're trading inside this CB on the 5-minute. Let's see how it goes. Am I being a bit reckless by not just taking profit 100%? At the same time, I have a very clear target in mind, so let's be patient. How do we look on a daily basis? Can be a flip, a switch right now. Can happen. Same time I see a volume imbalance here, and all I'm thinking like this is gonna be left like this. Yes, it's turning bullish. Dow is very bullish, so therefore Nasdaq should follow. This is my second time on stream when I don't take big profits at the open. I'm adding. If it's a loser, it's a loser. I know this is a fair value gap right now. People might consider it a buy opportunity. There is a possibility that's a buy opportunity, but on the 5 minute, this is a CB, so I'll keep my narrative. I'll go grab some water. We have formed the first 15 minutes of trading. Is it gonna be a breakout or a breakdown? Obviously, if we take 660, if we take the low, I'm gonna move to break even. And I will take one partial here as well because we add it. We want to keep it safe. Actually, I will put it here. We want to keep it safe. We're taking a partial. We cover our commissions. If we get stopped out at the end of the day, that's okay. But yeah, right now, I would just like to see this bearishness continue. Even if we want to turn bullish, it's healthy for us to take this temporary low and then switch around. So how much was that? Okay, we have a profit. So we break even if we get stopped out right now. Or no. 130 profit, we lose $40. We lose $40 or win 800. Which one do you think is gonna be? Let's see. That's the reason I placed my limit just above the low for this type of situations. I don't like how now we have relatively good lows. Regardless of what's gonna happen during the trading session, these two will act as a magnet until they're taken out. If we take 622, we're reaching the lows for sure. For some reason, I have some undesired. Yes, that's it. I see some volume imbalances around here. I don't really like that. Every 1 minute candle is going to be decisive. If we continue bearish, I'll keep the position. Otherwise, I'll start taking off. This is where we are right now. These are all of them points of liquidity. Stop losses, stop losses, stop losses, stop losses. This is what the price wants to do. Reach them. It's never easy now, is it? Mm-mm-mm. As long as we don't take this high, we're still in the trade. This is an inversion, and this is CB. If we take this high, this becomes a breaker, and we don't want that. Mm. Double breaks, breakdowns 30%. I like this statistic. Let's see if this fair value gap is gonna hold. There is a possibility, more choppiness, and we're not gonna take these lows today. Let's see if that's gonna happen. Wait 3 more minutes for this 5 minute to close. And I don't want my this temporary high to be taken. Now gap a bit lower. Um, what I'm thinking is that I just don't want I want the price to stay here for the next 2 minutes. If they want to take this high again, trade in this CB, I don't mind that as long as we don't take this high. So that's basically my thought process right now and why I'm still holding. I might even add if it confirms, but we need to be patient. 2 more minutes. At the same time, I might be completely off and we're gonna attack this relative to equal highs. That's still possible. My narrative was bearish for the day. I'm not just gonna switch now because we have some short-term corrections. 2 more minutes. 1 minute actually. Looks very convincing, this fair value gap. I'm not gonna lie. We took the low. We have relative equal highs. Like it falls into a scenario. Minimizing our risk. I would like to see 662. Guys, I was just a fool with a dream. It's 10 o'clock. This is the 10 o'clock Judah swing for the hourly candle, which means if this candle, you want this candle to be red, you need a bit of wick to it, just, to confuse people or to short it. We have some SMT with ES and Dow. They look to be bearish. Yes, SMT with Dow. So we might turn this thing around actually. Yes, ES took the high. Nasdaq is next. The Six Sister. Yes. This can be another buy, and I might just be holding a bag. We just have so many relative equal lows on ES. It's just the manipulation is crazy. Like look 1, 2, 3. We didn't took the lows at all. So yeah, I see that we're turning bullish. It's just I gotta stick with my narrative, I guess. We tried going for a home run today. Yeah, relative equal highs inside. Until we take this high, it's kind of we're still bearish until we take this high. What a difficult day. Yeah, that's a buy signal. Guess people are loading now and it's just gonna explode in our face. This would be the best stop loss, to be honest. I just don't know. Overdo it. Like be blindsided. Mm, just just be blindsided by my bias. I don't want to do that either. So I have some reasons to believe we're still gonna turn bearish because of ES, but let's wait. All this bullish narrative is this is a buy. This is a buy right now. So I cannot observe it like it's there. Was too confident today. Yeah, like this is a fair value gap as well. If it comes back down, boom. I guess they want to manipulate the price that much and leave more liquidity for another day. And that was the bottom of our daily range. That's very possible too. It's 10 o'clock, so the trend is set. Now we're becoming bullish. Until we take this high, we're still bearish, but I just don't like my position right now. In terms of me not taking more partials here and stuff like that. Just because we believed in one narrative, which can still turn out to be true, but it's just a very difficult day for us. We need to be patient until it happens, if it happens. instead of just taking quick profits as a day trader should. I would just like to run through this and take this low 672. That would be ideal. All I'm taking for yes, like we have two fair value gaps, we just leave them and we just go higher. It just seems highly unlikely to me, but maybe I'm overbiased. Let's see. This is just the narrative, and that's why I'm talking to you about it. This is just the narrative and how my brain is working while I'm watching a type of trade like this pan out. It's normal for you to doubt yourself. This looks very bullish right now because we're trading in this 5 minute. This is a buy with relatively good highs. I want to see this low being taken now, if anything. 15 minute, this is bearish until we take this high. We're still bearish right now, but let's see. Is this another manipulation tactic or not? I like what I'm seeing now. Going back to 670 confirms our bearish bias. Until we take this low, the price can reverse. 672 is the important piece. There should be an inversion fair value gap right now. So hard not to doubt yourself when you see the other indices being so bullish. That's why. It's making us wait. I don't mind as long as it's successful. Not meant to be easy. Yeah, it's a 5 minute fair value gap with two relative equal highs and relative equal highs. I'm thinking of a bullish scenario, of course. Meanwhile, the other indices are doing the same. They're just bearish, bullish, bullish, very bullish. This is how the whole week has been. So this is not a price type of price action. You wanna see if you're bullish, right? You wanna see speed to the upside. This is not speed. So it plays in our advantage. The reason why I moved a bit my stop loss back and forth, because I don't want a micro candle taking those highs, even though it on E-mini didn't happen. And I'll be just be blown off of a very good trade just because of a printing type of error. I don't want to do that. But I'll manually close it if we trade above those relative equal highs, where my entry is as well, basically. We've been waiting for too long. We would like for our trade to materialize until 11 o'clock, basically. I like that we're still going lower. I would like some speed to the downside, obviously, but as long as it's going there, we'll wait. And yes, I like for this 5 minute to be bearish, to close bearish. Very good. This is a volume imbalance. We might come up. Yep, we did. Our inversion fair value gap is still holding a price. I can delete this one. It's basically providing resistance. Come on, just give me 672. Let's go, baby. I want to take my girl out. Aggression, speed. That's what we want right now. On my next target would be the low of this candle. If we take the low of this candle, the whole bias is just confirmed. Even if we go back up a bit. Because now this is the only bullish fair value gap that is holding price. That is providing support for upside move. If we cancel this PDRA as well, this bullish PDRA, we are completely bearish. And we just did. $587 is the target, moving to break even. I'll go get some water. Okay, can we just go lower now? We're 50 points away. Okay, don't like what I'm seeing. Still falls in our narrative. This is a short for anyone who wants to short. Hmm. Very close to our target. Taking one off. $70 are not gonna change my life. I'm out. It's gonna be a big candle coming though. Now, what do you say about this trade? $850. Let's see. 588 and I'm out. 587 and 50 actually. What a day. What a day. We were right from the beginning. We had to watch the price creating SMT divergence on ES and Dow. They were so bullish and yet we stood our ground. The only thing we did, moved our stop loss one too many times because I was getting doubtful. However, I believed in my strategy and it paid out. And now I don't have to be nervous about this little correction down here because the target is the same, guys. We will get to 587 and lower. It's just in how long. That's the only question, guys. I can even see 522, which is 100 points away, which is an amazing trade to take. But we've done a lot today. I've came a long way as a trader, considering how I acted today. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy. No gamble. Bias was known. We shorted at the open without fearing any volatility incoming. I think we, execution wise, I'll call it a 95, 9.5. 5.05 is because we didn't wait for 587. And maybe we didn't add here. This would be a great adding addition. And you can still be out here and do amazingly. 2 minutes. I'll give it 2 minutes. At 10:45 is gonna be there for sure. There you go. Let's see the executions. No. Simulation trading, we shorted here, we shorted again, we added here, amazing ad. We took a partial at the low and we just got out 20 points away from our last target. Very happy. Obviously, I'm a perfectionist and I would have liked from now to take the whole piece of the pie, but I'll be good. I'll live without that. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. And that's it for today. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate your support. Thank you for liking the stream and see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for everything. I really appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me, and having witnesses through this part of the journey is amazing. Take care. Stay safe.